Hi, everybody. Welcome to ParenTips. So, this is a collaboration with Papa Bear.
Yeah.
So, you're watching ParenTips and Papa Bear. Please log in to
Yes.
both channels and give us feedback on what we're talking about. Today, we're talking about something very interesting.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Something that many parents struggle with, so many questions that people ask about.
Yeah.
We are talking about how parenting affects the relationship between husband and wife.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
it does affect. We're not saying children are not good,
Yeah.
but children come with a lot of responsibility
They
and
do.
a lot of dynamics. So that's what we're talking about.
They do.
So
They do.
I'll shoot
Yeah.
the question to
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
today.
So a lot of the things that we do as couples, and then just to be clear, we're actually not a couple.
Yes.
So she's married to someone else. I'm married to
Someone else, and we
just for
have
the sake of clarity.
6 children between us.
Yes. But having been parents for a certain duration of time, we realize that there are certain dynamics which are affected by the presence of children in your lives. And one of them is money. And how having children then has certain implications on your budget, and you spend certain amounts, and as the children get older,
It becomes more and more expensive.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's like getting into school, and then school is a bottomless pit. They just keep going to another level. It's quite expensive, and that can be a real source of conflict, a real source of problems in a relationship. It changes the dynamics within a relationship, because then money, you find yourself doing most of your work, or most of the income that you have is specifically for the
For
kid,
the children,
and that kind of thing.
And money is one of the biggest causes of conflict in marriage.
Yeah.
As long as money is going out, guys will argue about how it's going out,
Yeah.
what it's being spent on, priorities, and the like. But I think the second thing that parenting affects is time spent together between husband and wife.
Yeah.
With every child you get, more time is taken away from the relationship.
Oh yeah.
Because time you would otherwise spend together
Yeah.
is spent nurturing these children that you have.
Yeah.
And that's okay, but it is important to set aside time for you guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think when the kids come, things become a bit less spontaneous,
Yes.
and you need to structure date nights. You need to structure time you spend together. In my family, for instance, our kids sleep early.
Yeah.
We try and make sure they sleep by 8,
Okay.
so that we have time
Just the two
after
of
they
you.
sleep, just the two of us.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes, as guilty as you may feel, it's okay to take a holiday, just the two of you,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
leave the children behind.
Yeah.
So time is one major thing that's taken away from the marriage relationship by kids.
And I find people find it very counterintuitive to like schedule time. People find that it's messing up
boring.
with the dynamics of it.
Yeah.
It's like you're boring.
Yeah,
Now
it's
all of
boring.
a sudden we have to plan, we do this, we do this, we do. What happened to
Yeah.
spontaneity? What happened to romance and all that stuff? But the truth is that all of that sort of changes when the children come into play, because children have a need for structure and processes that are predictable.
Yeah.
And that interferes with the relationship as well. So you need to sort of plan those things, so that they're not left out of your relationship.
And there's also the question of, if you don't spend time together now while parenting the kids, what happens when the kids leave? You guys won't be friends. You'll be stuck together wondering, what do we do now? We have a whole 24 hours.
Yeah.
What do we do? So
Yeah.
it's important that you nurture your marriage relationship deliberately and intentionally.
Yeah, and we're going to have another video later on just to delve very
Yeah.
in detail into that particular issue.
Yeah.
But the third thing that happens where relationships and marriage is concerned with regard to the children is parenting styles. And we find that there's a lot of conflict with regard to parenting styles, because you're two different people. The fact that you have a child or children together doesn't change the fact that you're two individuals.
Yeah.
And you come from different backgrounds, you come from different ways, different
You were
trains of
raised
thought.
differently.
Yeah. So all those things can come together and cause a lot of conflict in the marriage, because your parenting style is different. So one of you might be more permissive, and allows certain things to happen, whereas the other one is a lot more authoritative.
True.
You can end up playing the whole good cop, bad cop dynamic.
And kids play that too.
Oh yes.
By the way,
they know how to play this game. Oh yeah.
They know which parent is strict and consistent. They know
Yeah.
which parent is a bit flexible, and they take advantage of that a lot. So parenting styles is a cause of conflict
Yes,
in relationships.
it is. I know for example, in our relationship, I'm more of the cool,
Dad.
I come and play with the kids, and the kids look forward to coming home when I come home, and it's all fun and games. My wife, on the other hand, is more strict with with the rules and those things, and so there's a dynamic there which we've had to kind of figure out.
I think this is a very constructive conversation, and these are things that there is a necessity to talk about.
Absolutely.
And we'll be talking a lot more about some of these things, and hoping that you guys are benefiting from our conversations. That's the purpose of this.
Absolutely. So that's all we have for this particular video. So if you have any thoughts, any ideas, any feedback, any of your own experiences that you'd like to share, feel free to comment at the foot of the video. Feel free to like it and share it and let people out there know what we're doing. We plan to do a few more videos with regard to this collaboration, and hopefully we can get these conversations going.
So see you guys hopefully next week. Please remember to check us out on Papa Bear on YouTube and ParenTips KE.
ParenTips KE.
Yeah.
Awesome.
See you.
Thank you. Bye.